Right, I just filmed The Hobbit, and now I saw Django Unchained finally last night. See my poster? There? Yes, it's fancy. I'm not wearing my Django Unchained shirt, nor do I have my coin out because I'm just gonna brag about Comic-Con. I saw this panel. It was before The Hobbit. It was fucking awesome. Tarantino is a madman. I'd love to have a conversation with him. Jamie Foxx is way cooler than I thought he would be, and Christoph Waltz is just... he's Christoph Waltz. There's no other words. He's wonderful. I read this script a year ago. I read about half of it, and then it mysteriously disappeared off my computer, so I never got to finish it. But I thoroughly loved what I saw. At Comic-Con, they showed us a 7-minute trailer that was a bunch of shit all put together, and it was like, what is this story even? Yes. What you need to know about Django Unchained is that it is Tarantino's recent masterpiece. Tarantino has not had a shitty movie. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Jackie Brown, but it's still solid, and it's very good. Very well written. Not my favorite of his movies. Reservoir Dogs is probably my least favorite of his movies, actually. Everyone gives me shit for that, but it is. It's brilliant for a first film, but it's not my favorite. I would say Pulp Fiction, Death Proof, and Inglourious Basterds are my top 3. I gotta see Pulp Fiction in theaters the other day, by the way. It was fucking awesome. Back to Django Unchained. D silent, sorry. Django Unchained is his big slave epic. It's his spaghetti western that is wonderful and has a fantastic cast. Great soundtrack. Very good dialogue, but actually not a lot of dialogue, which is surprising to me. It's very good, it's very well done, and it's Tarantino. So either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. There are those people out there who think Tarantino, like Tim Burton, is a sick fuck. He's not. I don't think so. He's just a dork who gets to make movies, and makes very good movies, and writes. He is probably my favorite writer, like screenwriter, ever. I don't know how he makes this dialogue, but he does. And it's memorable, and it's lovely, and it's fantastic. A lot of people are pissed off at Django, saying it's too racist, or too much use of the N-word, or just bitching about it. It's historically accurate to an extent. It is a Tarantino movie. It's a spaghetti western movie. F that. The blood is out of control. It's mostly historically accurate, and it's art. People can bitch about it, I guess, but it's just annoying when people don't have all the facts. Django Unchained is about a German bounty hunter, Dr. King Schultz, who moonlights as a dentist, who in actuality hasn't practiced dentistry in 5 years. And he finds a slave, Django, played by Jamie Foxx. He finds him in this... He has to find him to find his next bounty, which is these 3 brothers, the Brittle brothers. And he knows for a fact that Django knows what they look like. So he goes and frees Django, and he has Django come with him to recognize the brothers and to kill the brothers. Now, Django has been taken away from his wife, Broomhilda. So he wants to find his wife, and he knows where she is. And so Schultz is like, well, you can be a bounty hunter with me. I'll split my bounty with you. We'll find your wife, but first we gotta do these bounties, and I'll teach you how to do it, and what have you. Basically, that's the storyline. He goes to find his wife, he meets up with Calvin Candy, who's played brilliantly by Leonardo DiCaprio. Meets up with him, who has his wife. He's a jackass. Anyway, that's basically Django Unchained's synopsis. It's pretty wonderful. This movie is fantastic. I can't wait for the script to come out so I can buy it. I have, like, all of Tarantino's scripts on my shelf somewhere. Except for Inglourious Basterds. Someone's borrowing that. But, yes, Django Unchained is fucking phenomenal. I'm definitely going to see it at least once more, maybe even twice more in theaters. Because I have it at a theater here for $5, and why wouldn't you go see that? My family chose this instead of Les Mis because we heard bad things from about Les Mis, primarily from theater geeks who didn't really like it. And I trust them. But I'll still go see it because it's also $5. But Django Unchained was the must-see because it is Tarantino. And it is wonderful, and you must see it. It should win all the awards, but it probably won't because, I mean, Tarantino doesn't really win all the awards anymore, even though he definitely should. It's very fun, very great. The cast is pretty wonderful. They're all really good. And there's a Zoe Bell cameo in there. It's very small. And only real dorks like me will see it and be like, Zoe Bell's in it for 2 scenes. But yes, Django Unchained gets a probably a 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10, or a 4.5, or no, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 4.5 to 5 stars. It's that good. But I'm also a Tarantino fangirl, so I mean, that's just my opinion. I like the majority of his movies. I have no complaints about this movie. It's brutal, it's violent, it's crazy. It's a Tarantino movie, it's a spaghetti western, it's wonderful. Go see it, if that is your cup of tea. But do not bitch about it without seeing it, please. It's annoying. So, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. And I'm sorry this is a rambling mess and it went on for too long, but I don't edit, and it deserves all of the time. So, thanks, and bye.